I have some incredible encounters during this video, along with 3 new species. Watch to the end to find out. Okay, so this video is going to be a bit of a mix and match for moments that I couldn't fit into their own video. Now these moments are all from different days, and as you can see, we're starting out on the greyest. And of course it was on this rainy morning that I headed to see little owls. This was at Staffordshire Wildlife Hides. An absolute incredible experience getting to watch these amazing birds, especially given that I didn't think I'd get to see anything due to the rain. But thankfully, it wasn't long until the rain cleared up and I was able to get footage of not just these owls, but crows, hares, pheasants, you name it. Now, the reason these owls can be seen during the day like this is because they've got specialised eyes, whereas they're yellow, unlike barn owls for example, which have completely black eyes. This allows them to hunt in both night and day, but if you're lucky, you can spot them out on walks during the day. Whilst this is one of our 5 resident owl species within the UK, along with short-eared owl, long-eared owl, tawny owl and barn owl, this is actually non-native and was only introduced in the 19th century. Since then though, populations have remained steady. That being said, these beautiful birds are now in decline. Populations have actually decreased by around 25% between 1995 and 2008. But that doesn't mean it's all doom and gloom. Places such as Staffordshire Wildlife Hides actually focus on rewilding locations specifically for these beautiful animals. Here are a few photos that I managed to get whilst I was there. Then before I left, I managed to get this footage of a beautiful brown hare, along with this long-tailed tit. After that, it was jumping on the bike, heading to the next location, where, by pure chance, we bumped into these cute little things.
I bring them out, you know. It's just reconditioning over and over and over again.
How old are they?
They're under a year, so...
Really?
The travelers, they drop these off with me, and then I end up with a mastiff because they couldn't control him. He was trying to get over. Now I've got them all walking.
Are they going to fall? They're not going to fall.
No, they don't do anything.
They're gorgeous.
They're very intelligent. They'll even mourn for their dead. They're beyond intelligent.
And with that random amazing little detour experience, we carried on heading to my friend Andrea's, who just got an animal of her own. So Andrea had rescued this little bird, which is now named Pika, after of course the Latin name for a magpie, Pika Pika.
I love him.
Isn't he cute?
He's tired, he's very chill with you guys.
Oh. You're fatty.
You're like a little bird whisperer.
I love him.
I thought you might. Drop at a time, because a lot of people, when they rescue them, they syringe it, but they've got a really weird throat and it can actually drown. So a lot of them drown as a result. So I'd have to just dip my finger in and then just pour like that, and he'd open his mouth.
Your first drink.
So I have like vitamins that I put in his water and stuff.
Oh my god.
You too, Andrea. Stop it. I really appreciate it.
If you do want to keep up with Pika's progress, you can follow him on Instagram, pika.magpie. Andrea's work with this bird is absolutely incredible. She's brought it on leaps and bounds since getting it. But with that, we moved on. And we decided to stop off to visit our friend Megan. Now, that's not the cow. The cow's called Thistle. Megan recently saved this cow after its mum had died. Megan's adopted it, and we'll be looking after it for the rest of its life. Now, this was such a cool experience. This cow was basically just a large dog. It wanted to run around, play, and have cuddles. We had a lot in common.
That made you shit yourself.
And that leads straight on to the next mission.
Alright guys, yo yo! Yo yo! So today we have been invited by Cheshire Bat Group to go and basically watch some bats as they leave their roosts, and it's a potential of 3 new species today. So we're looking at soprano pipistrelle, whiskered myotis, and a long-eared brown bat, long brown-eared bat or something like that. Something along those lines. But yeah, we're on our way there now. Hopefully we'll get there in time, and then as dusk comes around we'll hopefully see some. I'm not sure exactly what the opportunities are going to be like to get footage. I've brought my camera anyway just in case, but it may be that I'm just filming the sky and I can't get an actual ID photo. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out.
Now, once we arrived, we found out that these bats were actually 3 different locations, and given it being dusk, we only really had the chance to go to one of these locations to find this new species, so we had to decide between them which one we wanted. So for our first new bat species, we settled on whiskered myotis.
Bloody hell, it's a big bird. We're just approaching the barn now. Really exciting. Look at that sunset. Oof.
So as you can see, we arrived just in time for a beautiful sunset, just before the bats started to emerge. Now, because we were with licensed professionals, we were actually able to have a brief look into this barn, where we were able to get more than 1 brand new species. Now you'll see that we were using red torches again, as we have done in many of the previous videos, such as this deer shot that we got back in Scotland, and then this little wood mouse. Now we'll come back to the new species that we actually did get, but this is how we were tracking what bats we were actually looking at. So each frequency dials into a specific bat's sound, and we effectively waited for them to come out of their roost in that building.
Ten.
That same one. Flying back and forth. Oh, well, this is cool.
Leo. It's got one flying around trying to get back in. Yeah, it will do. There he goes. Yeah. Oh, I have my head again. No.
Now you can actually see a bat flying around in here very briefly before flying out. Now, I checked the photos that I'd taken in the red light, and of course we got whiskered myotis, as we'd expected. But then we also got the long brown-eared bat, a secondary species. But with that, it had officially got too dark to see anymore, So we headed back. But we weren't done. On our way back, we accidentally found another new species for the list.
Baby toad.
Oh, does anyone want to get a picture?
I got a protected species. I'm like, it's a new.
I'm glad we spotted that. Otherwise, I could have.
Young one.
Is it male?
It is a male, yeah. But it's I reckon it's not. It's probably either just been through one breeding season, or maybe not even. It's only a very remnant crest, and hasn't got the full white stripe on the tail yet.
Very cool. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just starting with a white stripe there. So it's definitely male, but that's probably first breeding season. Based on the size and the fact that it's not got that big white flash on the tail. Yeah. So yeah, male Odyssean.
That's amazing.
Warty skin, orange bands on the feet. Very orange patterned belly.
Look at that.
White stippling on the sides. And then to distinguish it male and female, the male has a remnant crest, so in the water it has a full crest.
Yeah.
So on land it'll have a remnant crest, and then a very small white flash on the tail, which you can just about see on this one, but would be more prominent in the inner pond. Female would have a smoother back, bigger than the males. And would have no white flash and no remnant crest.
The toad.
Gone over that way somewhere.
How fast are they, like terrestrially?
They can move quite a bit. They move better on wetter nights, but warm nights they are ectothermic, so they need heat to be able to move. I'm keeping it back on my hand. Okay. This was my first love before bats. I worked for a consultancy that specialised in great crested newts.
And with another new species down, we had one more to go. Now this day started out as a search for adders. And whilst unfortunately we were unable to see any, we did bump into this bird ringer, who had a lovely little chiff-chaff in her hand. She explained how chiff-chaffs have a shorter wingspan than willow warblers, as they have to travel further.
Right guys, so there's a shrew just in front of us now. It's a new one for the list.
And just like that, another new species for the list. Now, 4 in 1 video probably isn't going to be a common occurrence, but there are going to be occasions when I do come across animals out in the wild that I'm just not in a position where I'm filming a video, and I need to put them into one to make sure you guys are kept up to date. So let me know if you like this format or not, and if you can, drop a like and subscribe. It really does go a long way and allows me to continue doing this. There's plenty more videos to come, and I'm very excited for what's next. Let me know what your favourite was of these new species down below.
Hello. Target. Show us your prize. Woo. Hey.
Is it worth it? Yeah.